The topic today is how to capture a man's heart. But let me first ask you, why would you want to do that? Why do you need a man? Your grandmother needed a man for status, the status of having a family, for support, to put bread on the table, and for protection. But hey, you're all feminists. You don't need that. You have your job for status, your job for income, and cops for support. You don't really need a man. Men are desirable, but they're out there. You want somebody to talk to? You can go talk to them. You have your girlfriends. You have your cat. You don't need a man for anything except one essential, that's having children, and that's only if you want to fulfill your parents' fondest wishes and have a family to carry on the family line, honor your ancestors, and perhaps provide for your future and when the pension systems fail by having kids to take care of you. So that would be the main reason, to do something for the community, do something for the broader world outside of yourself. So I'm going to assume that that's your objective, that you want to start a family. If that's the case, let's start with the advice of Robert Herrick of 400 years ago. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, while time she is a-flying. The flower that doth bloom today, tomorrow will be dying. So be not coy, waste not your time. Go thou now and marry. For if you once are past your prime, thou may forever tarry. His wisdom is that you have very few years. Not like us guys, as you see, we have forever. But you have maybe 10 or 15 years to do it, particularly if you want a family. So get out and do it. Make up your mind. Hardest thing in the world for a woman to do is to make up your mind. Know what you want. But if what you want is a family, you'll get it. So how do you go about attracting a guy? We men are very visual creatures. So you want to attract our eyes, first of all. So dress to attract our eyes. And you want to dress like somebody a guy can picture himself standing beside. Not like a nun, not like a chief executive, but not like a stripper. A feminine woman. Wear colors that are bright but not gaudy. Things that fit you well, but not too tight. And things that will attract a guy's attention, but not force him to look. You want us to be looking when you cross your legs to see your ankles, but you don't want us to be gawking at you. You want our hearts to beat a little faster when you bend over, but you don't want to give us a heart attack. And we all know that you wear underpants, but we don't particularly want to see them through your clothes. In other words, be discreet about it. Men are interested. We will look at you. Don't worry about it. Here's another thing. There's a book out there called The Rules. It's 30 years old, but it does a pretty good job of summarizing how you go about it. Not every man will be interested in you. And it's not your job to pursue him, it's your job to get him to pursue you. The rule says you should be easy to be with, but hard to get. So get him to come to you. Don't start the conversation with him. Get him to start the conversation with you. Don't call him on the phone, unless you have a really good excuse, like setting up a Toastmasters meeting. And even then, you be the one to end the conversation. Don't look too eager. And this goes for everything. You be the one to end the conversation, you be the one to end the date, and you be the one to say this isn't going anyplace, because a guy will be happy to waste your time, particularly if he's getting a little bit of smooching out of it. So be hard to get. Make him work for you. You know, most guys want a kiss. Don't give him that kiss on the first date. It's too easy. Make him anticipate the second date. When he goes for your lips, give him a cheek. Let him kiss your cheek. It shows you're interested, but not too easy. And as far as going beyond that, tuck, 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 give in slowly by degrees so he values everything he gets. Because we value things for what we pay for it. Make him work, make him pay for what he gets. Keep him interested. Be a woman of mystery. Keep yourself free. Once you get into a living-in situation or a sexual relationship with a guy, you're comfortable, you're both comfortable, and the question is, why should we go any farther? This is comfortable, but it's not leading you where you want to go. Maybe everything in the world he wants, but it's not what you want. So don't get into that too quickly, because it's a trap that you'll have a hard time getting out of. Keep yourself free. Keep your distance, because you want to keep on meeting new guys. You don't want to say, oh, this is the guy, and then spend 6 months finding out it's not. No, you want to see a lot of guys a lot of the time and choose among them. There's a saying, you have to kiss a lot of frogs to find a prince. So go out there and kiss those frogs. There's a question, where do you find the frogs? What ponds do you look? Go where you're going to meet guys. Meet them in person. Go to Toastmasters, join hiking clubs, go to classes. Be out there and be free. Don't say, I have a boyfriend back there. No, you want to be free, even though that gives you more work to say, nope. Because you don't have the excuse of, I've got a boyfriend. You have the excuse of, I just don't want to go any farther, until you finally decide that you do want to go farther. So use restraint, use self-control, kiss a lot of frogs, be easy to be with and hard to get, and you will get what you want.